Hi, you guys. I'm Lady Capricorn. I'm going to do a past, present, future spread for Cancer. So we have past, present, future. So let's start with the past, the Page of Cups. So this is giving me negative energy. This is telling me that some in the past you may have been struggling with in a connection okay, let's say right off the bat, excuse me, you've been having issues with your child. You've been having your issues with your child acting out or um being disrespectful or just like acting out in very emotionally toxic ways. They don't know how to manage their emotions. And maybe they don't feel, I feel like in the past it was hard for your children to tell you what it is that they needed to tell you, to help them emotionally, help them express themselves freely, I should say. If you were in a relationship, I feel like you were dealing with someone in the past that was really childish. Someone in the past was extremely childish and just emotionally inept. Like they could not give to a situation because they were just really childish. Someone was just at the very beginning stages of, I feel like they're at a time where it used to be like this cute, flirty, like admiring energy turned into like this gross, rude energy. Like, and I feel like the sweet energy from your relationship was gone. And the present moment. So, present moment, we have judgment. So, first thing that comes to mind is judgment call. So, like a decision needs to be made in a situation, or maybe you're getting ready to get a serious phone call. But I feel like overall, there's a decision that needs to be made. There's a decision that you need to make. And it could be in regard to, if this is about your child, it could be in regard to how to discipline your child or how to confront the. Yeah, so you're trying to figure out how to, what to do with your child. How do you work with them so that they can express themselves freely to you, so they don't have outbursts and have these crazy, out of control emotional moments, or, you know, making a judgment call about your relationship. Is this serious enough to move forward with? Is this serious enough to work on? Or like I said, you could be receiving a phone call, a message. And the future, we have the King of Cups. So we have the Page of Cups in reverse turning into the King of Cups in the reverse. So what does this say to me? This says to me that, let's talk about this in a sense of, because Cancer, I feel like this is you, Cancer. Like, this reading is about you. And if it's not regard to a relationship, then in the past, Cancer, you struggled with your emotions. You struggled with how to manage your emotions and how to communicate effectively. And I feel like in the present moment, you are being given a chance to figure this out. You're being given a chance to judge yourself, openly judge yourself, not by someone else's criticism, but by your own criticism, to figure out what it is that you need to change within yourself to heal those parts of you. I feel like you have a lot of protection currently because in the past you were a child. Whatever happened to you in the past was not your fault, right? So that created the negative, the negativity within you that hurt you in a way that kept you from managing your emotions effectively, right? So now you're in the current time, you're in the present moment where spirit is saying, hey, we are here, we are protecting you. We know that what you went through was hard, but we are here right now to help you judge your situation off of what it is that you have now, off of who you are today, so that you can fix what it is that needs to be fixed. But what does this show me? What does this tell me, Cancer? With the King of Cups coming in the reverse in the future, this tells me that you do not change in this current moment. You do not take this calling. Like, you are being called. You are currently being called, Cancer, to change your ways, to do something different. And what is it telling me? It tells me that you are not deciding to change. And so in the future, you turn into an adult. You were going from a child in the past to now an adult. And you're still, not only before you were just a child, your emotional outbursts were minuscule to what they are now. Now your emotional outbursts are, sometimes dangerous in a way, not just to yourself, but to other people. They're very negative. They're very hurtful to yourself and to people around you. And it's just, you're extremely out of alignment. And your emotions now become manipulative, right? Because now you're not just, like I said, affecting yourself as a child. You were just, you know what I mean? You didn't, you don't really know, you don't mean no harm. You just don't know how to figure yourself out. You don't know how to adjust your emotions. But now you're an adult. You've been through some things. You've seen some things. You understand a lot better. And you were given a chance in the present moment to change and make that change. And you decided to say, hey, I'm not going to do that. I'm now an adult. I'm going to continue to do that, but I'm going to do it to a higher extent. Excuse me. And that is not the way to go. What is your advice? What advice can I give you? What advice can Spirit give you to help you make a better choice, make a change, so that you don't turn into this King of Cups reverse? What is the advice for Cancer, Spirit? The 10 of Cups. So Cancer, there's someone in your family that you no longer connect with. You are being called to disconnect from someone in your family. It could be the family that you've created currently, or it could be a family that you once created, or it could be a family that you've come from. Whatever it is that has been affecting you in a negative status. And I would say that this is a family that you've come from, right? This is a family that you grew up in, because you started as a child not able to manage your emotions because of your surroundings, because of your environment, because of the people in your life. But now you're an adult. And so, like I said, it's one or two things. It's either you are being negatively impacted by the family you have created, and it's hard for you to change, and it's hard for you to be, to work on your emotions because you're not alone and you're not forced to be alone to deal with your emotions, or you are still connected to the family that puts you in this emotional upheaval to begin with. And if you are still connected to the people that put you in this emotional upheaval in the past, as when you were a child, when you were younger, then you need to disconnect from these people, because they're only going to cause you more pain and put you in this King of Cups energy. And you don't want to be there. You do not want to be the King of Cups. Manipulative, emotionally unstable. You want to be the King of Cups upright, in your full power, strong emotionally, not manipulative, conscious of what you do and what you say and how you feel. So that is the goal for you, Cancer. The goal for you is to make the final call. Disconnect from these people and watch how things start to change for you. Watch how you decide to say, okay, these people no longer have control over my feelings, no longer have control over what I'm going through and how I feel. They can no longer hurt me. That is what you should be saying, Cancer, to yourself. They can no longer hurt me, because they can. You're an adult now. You make your own choices. Maybe this is you in the middle. Maybe this is you when you were 5, 10, and this is you when you're 70, 50, 40. And maybe you're right now, you're in your 20s. You have a chance to change the story, rewrite history for yourself. Do not fail yourself. So that is all that I have for you, Cancer. I really hope this resonates. And if it does, like, comment, subscribe, and I will be with you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.